So court has ordered that is the International Criminal Court and the Washington DC court has ordered that 14 fighter jets be delivered to the necessary bodies that will finalize the beginning and the finishing of Biafra referendum. Our journey so far have become one of the most successful one, and those who wish to see our end will eventually not be there to even see what we have planned and what we have plotted for a longer period. Our message is pure and simple: give us Biafra, give us referendum. There's nothing else they want to tell us now that we have not had. Nothing else. We've had the good side, we've had the bad side, and we've had the worst side of the stories. And this is something we cannot communicate unless the best benefits and the very stories that we preach is, put in order. So 14 fighter jets will be delivered, and while our barristers now have the opportunity to speak before them all, let's make sure we oversee and overturn the possible ways this whole system lies on. And it is all beneficiary. It is all in the open, and it's a gift that we all must share. It's a gift that we all must put together. So the more they try to, push us to that very end, we too will tell them that we are not going to give up. Yes, that's what we are going to tell them. We are not going to give up. The battle continues. So, as long as they keep holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as long as they refuse to release him, as long as they have told so many lies about a man who has committed not even a single crime, let them be ready to pay the price that they have solicited for. Yes. Let them be ready to pay that price that they have all solicited for. That price that has exposed Jubilee, the Zoo Republic, and every other person who is involved in this criminality called Nigeria. Of course, darkness is about to invade a nation because of the level of hatred they have amongst themselves. Will Biafra be exempted? Yes. Biafras will always be exempted. The case study will begin from the very end to the very beginning. Ụmụ Chineke, onye nụ ya ọgwa nwanne ya. Onye kwu okwu sị ya okwu n'okwu. Onye kwu okwu sị ya okwu n'okwu. But the fact has been laid. And one of the most important points is being carried along the line. So I ask, where do we begin? From telling the newsmen not to disgrace themselves in line with what has to do with Biafra. Where do we have to start? Of course, we cannot continue going this way and expecting that things will go as planned. And that's one reason I keep giving. One very big reason I keep giving. Very big reason I keep giving. So if you want to play pranks, you want to tell lies, you should start from somewhere, because I've assured them that lies can no longer pay anymore. That's the biggest news that we're about to witness. They have assured them that lies cannot help them anymore. So it's left for them to look at it and, behave normally the way they should behave. Because Biafra, whether they like it or not, must be carried across, must be preached with every consciousness, and we are not going to sit back and watch some group of people continue to make a mess of our destiny. They are receiving the same energy. And of course, this time around, what they invested is what they will get. Therefore, who wants to hear this voice, to hear it the way it should be, or the way it sounds? Maka na a ga-eji ife a na-agba na ntị na-agba n'anya. Anyị ama nji ife a na-agba na ntị na-agba n'anya. Onye kwuo nke ya ama mfu. You understand? And that's one of the most disrespectful thing we have seen ever since we started trending this topic of Biafra. But we are winning. That's the assurance.